Well, we're back from church, and I'm gonna stick a blackberry cobbler in the oven. Blackberry cobbler goes perfect with pot roast. It's just a good, wholesome, comfort food-filled meal, and blackberry cobbler is one of my favorites. I always laugh when I say I'm going to make cobbler because everyone has their own interpretation of cobbler. Some people think of cobbler as fruit in a dish and a pie crust over the top. That's one version. Some people think of cobbler as fruit on the bottom and a biscuit topping, which I think is the technical version of cobbler. But I like a cobbler that's a little bit more cakey and poofy, and I think it's the real thing. The others are just imposters. So in a bowl, I've got a cup of self-rising flour, a cup of sugar, and then a cup of whole milk, cuppa, that's easy to remember. And then half a stick of melted butter. And that's it, and that right there is why I love this cobbler so much. If you make a cobbler with a pie crust, you have to cut the shortening into the flour and go through all those steps. If you do it with the biscuit topping, you have to make the biscuit dough, roll it out, cut it. This is about a 30-second batter to throw together. And the sooner I can get cobbler in my mouth, the happier I am. So the batter just goes into a buttered baking dish, generously buttered, of course. We wouldn't want the cobbler sticking to the pan. And then I just rinse some blackberries, no need to dry them. And then I just sprinkle the blackberries over the batter. And this batter is going to poof and bake around the blackberries, and it turns into something not of this world. And at the end, I just sprinkle on 1/4 cup or so of sugar. And that gives the crust that nice little crispness and sweetness, of course. And I like to serve this cobbler with freshly whipped cream or ice cream or both. Now this needs to bake for about an hour on 350 degrees. Did somebody say cobbler?
Oh, yes.
I know that's your favorite, Daddy.